Hi, I'm Gabrielle from A Labour of Love, and I want to share with you today active labour positions that are so effective for keeping your baby in that beautiful optimal fetal position throughout your labour, and also to help speed up your labour because the baby's head is going to remain on your cervix and well applied. Not only that, contractions become normal and very doable. So you're able to surrender and let go so easily when you're in good active labour positions. Now, these positions can be done in your home and around your home, as I'm going to show you, or they can be done in your place of birth, your hospital or your birth centre room. So don't think these just to be used at home. They're not. They're to be used wherever you go to actually labour your baby out of your body. So the first one I want to talk to you about is leaning over your kitchen bench top. Now, at home, it might be a kitchen bench top, or it might be a bar stool if you've got bar stools, something that's the right height to have a 90-degree angle, as the picture that I'm showing you now on the screen demonstrates. So this slings your baby into your belly beautifully and encourages baby spine to the front of your body. And if you're standing, you can sway and move your hips. It can be very comfortable. Making sure that you've got pillows underneath your chest and your head so you can relax your head and do your breathing in 4 and out for 6. Now, in the hospital, this might be the hospital bed that you're leaning over. Most of them these days are electric, so you lift it right up to the right height for you and you lean forward over it. So a great position to use. Now, the only thing about this position is that your legs can get very tired standing. For long term, this position isn't a great one. However, your partner can, or your support person can massage your back beautifully while you're standing in this position. So they have full access to your pelvis and lower back to do that beautiful massage that I teach, that I have demonstrated in other videos on YouTube, which is where you hit all 3 pressure points either side of the sacrum. So coming down and then outwards, 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 and then rocking to finish off. Here's an amazing active labour position. Pillows under the belly, pillows under the bottom. There's no pressure at all on Anna's body, and she could stay in this position for however long she feels comfortable while she's labouring. This is another great active labour position. So have a look at that YouTube clip on the best massage to use when you are labouring. That helps reduce the intensity. That's really important. So most of these positions, your birth support people will be able to have full access to your back when you are using. The next position is leaning into a chair. So you reverse around on a chair and you are leaning into it. So you push your bottom to the back of the chair. So you've essentially straddled the chair. So have a look at the picture that I'm showing you now on the screen. And you pad yourself up with pillows at the front, pillows under your chest and under your arms, and you bury your face either like this to have the contraction, or you turn your head to the side. That's another great position, and that's good because, again, your partner can have full access to massaging your back during a contraction and doing that self-loving touch during the 2 to 4 minutes of rest and recovery to increase your oxytocin and endorphins. So that is an awesome position. It also gives your legs a break. So that position can be very comfortable. Now, you don't have to have a high back chair like in the picture that I'm showing you. You can have a low back chair where you actually lean over the back of the chair as well whilst you reverse on it, straddle. Next is on the floor on your hands and knees. So this can be leaning over. Well, you could lean over a bean bag. You could lean over your couch at home. You can lean over a fitball. But this picture I'm showing you is leaning over the couch, which is where, if you're really good at yoga and child's pose and you're comfortable with your pelvis being wide open and your knees right out, this will be a comfortable position for you. If you're not as flexible, it probably won't be a go-to position for you because it can get very uncomfortable, especially with relaxin hormone, staying in that position for a long term. But remember, again, pillows under your face and your chest so you can completely let go, breathe, and surrender during the contraction. And then when the contraction's off, you continue to just breathe normally. So always have your pillows with you. I suggest 2 pillows. Now, in the hospital, where you might be able to do this position is actually up on the bed, leaning up over the bed with your knees apart. So just think about that. And also in your shower on the floor, if you're on a yoga mat showering, that's a great position as well. But make sure you, again, have padding with foam under your knees and your feet, or yoga mat if you're in the shower, because those tiles can get really hard. And you might be leaning over your Fitball in the shower. So that brings us to the bean bag. Now, the bean bag is a great one in early warm-up labour, especially if you're tired and you're not ready to really wake up. It might be 3 a.m. in the morning, you've gone into labour. You're wanting to lean forward to be in an active labour position, but you're tired. And you might want to sleep the small stuff. So getting up and plonking yourself into the beanbag where you make a big hole and you lean completely forward, pillow yourself up again and turn your head to the side. Very, very comfortable. Some of my clients have done this in the hospital on a beanbag when they've got really tired in labour. It's a great way to have a contraction. You just have to breathe and surrender in that place and really let your body just sink into that beanbag. There should be no pressure on your belly whatsoever because you make yourself a nice big hole. So that's a really good way to sort of reserve your energy and to recoup your energy if it's a longer type labour. Next is being up on the couch. Now, this is at home, particularly where you've got lots of pillows up under your chest, under your arms, your face can turn to the side again. But really, what's the key ingredient here to this amazing position is stuffing lots of pillows between your bottom and your thighs, or your calf muscles, I should say. So that space where you're leaning forward and you're sort of leaning back down is padded. There's absolutely no weight bearing. You're leaning forward beautifully, as the picture shows that I'm showing you right now, and you're comfortable because you literally have no pressure through your pelvis, through your bottom. You're not holding yourself up. You're totally supported by the couch, by the pillows, and by the positioning, the forward positioning. Now, this could be done in the hospital room that you're in if you've got a couch in that room and it's the right height. But this is a really comfortable position that a lot of my clients have used over the years because it's one of their top go-tos. Next is Fitball up at the table. This is the all-time favourite. So sitting on your Fitball, leaning over your dining room table, which is usually the perfect height, pillows under your head, under your chest, and again, you've got the ability to sit up and rock in between the 2 to 4 minutes of rest and recovery, or basically you are down, just surrendering and letting go, particularly on the contraction, and in between just letting go even further. So you've got the option there. And that position's very, very comfortable. The only time you would really change these positions is if, one, you become uncomfortable and you need a change, which of course will happen. You don't have to stay fixed in any of these positions. I like to suggest to my clients that they use it like a gym circuit where they go from position to position throughout their labour and mix it up a bit, using the shower and the bath, of course, as well. These are mostly the positions you would use when you are in your home and then, of course, in the hospital, in established labour. These are to help you really get through. Now, this leaning on the dining room table, Of course, changes to when you're in the hospital and you're sitting on your Fitball in the shower and you're leaning on the handrails in the shower. If you did do this, make sure you put a towel underneath your Fitball so it doesn't slip, and you've got a towel over the Fitball so you're not skinned to the Fitball, and that will stop you slipping off the Fitball. Make sure also you're holding on to the handrails, really important, and that you're leaning up against the wall quite firmly so you don't slip off your ball. This is a good opportunity too for your support people or partner to use the shower head on your lower back and also be in the shower with you. So make sure they've got their bathers to get all wet and in there with you, massaging you. And yes, particularly if you're using an oil, make sure that they've got non-slip footwear on and they've got bathers on and all that sort of thing. They're nice and warm and comfortable in the shower with you so that they can keep supporting you. But most importantly, you do not want to slip. So make sure you've got the towels there to protect your Fitball from slipping and you slipping off the Fitball. Really, really important. But that position leaning forward in the shower, either on your knees or up on the ball, is fantastic. So your Fitball is essentially your number one piece of equipment that you want to have with you when you go from home to your place of birth. Also, good to know, your pelvis should be higher than your knees when you sit on the Fitball. It's no good having this little baby ball where you sit on it and you collapse into it and your knees are higher than your pelvis. That's no good at all. You will not open your pelvis well. You will not dilate your cervix well with that amount of pressure down through your pelvis. It's just not comfortable. So just bear that in mind. That is fundamentally important. Next can be leaning over. I have mentioned this, leaning over your benches, the back of the chair, the kitchen benches, the hospital bed. That's another great one, just to give you a break from time to time. And leaning over your Fitball, which I've just mentioned. So these are all really powerful and effective positions that are going to help you immensely in your labour. It keeps you off the bed. Now, your midwife and your support people, they can do intermittent fetal monitoring with a Doppler. It means you're freed up to move around in your active labour positions when you have a handheld Doppler that will do your baby's heart rate wherever you are. The midwife will come to you to do your baby's heart rate check with the Doppler, fetal monitoring. So that's the beauty of these positions, and they really do help you to cope and surrender to the intensity of the contractions. I can't stress this enough. These positions are anatomically and biomechanically the positions that the female body wants to be in to help the pelvis really open and bring the baby down into the birth canal. I hope this has helped you. Love your way, birth your way. I hope that this can help you and assist you on your journey and your preparation for creating the birth that you want and desire 100%. And that's why I make these YouTube videos. Please give me the thumbs up. Please give me the subscribe, subscribe to my channel to help it grow so I can keep producing more videos. And if you feel you need more support, contact me, reach out, ask me a question, any question at all. I'd love to help you. My goal and desire is to help women and couples to create the most beautiful, calm, fantastic labour journeys where fear has no part to play, where it's all empowering and positive, and you come out of the beautiful journey just going, yes, that was amazing. So that's my wish for you. Love your way, birth your way. Bye for now.